Thank you for your kind information. Then in the previous session, I mean, in the last practical, we discussed about finding a solution to the real-time problem. In that, we started implementing based on the example problem statement which I took, the medical diagnosis problem. In that, we formulated different hypotheses based on the different symptoms. I suppose if the patient has the fever and the other symptoms, maybe fever, cold, and no runny nose. Based on that, and if these symptoms are present in the particular person, and so he will be identified as whether he has a flu or not. Very similar to that, the combination of the different symptoms, so that will be uh, considered as an hypothesis which are used to take a decision whether the particular person or a patient has what type of disease. So after that, we started with the discussing about logical operations, and then arithmetic, I mean logical in terms of relational operations, and then the arithmetic operations. During the last practical, I gave you an task now to find out relational operations which is based on the presidents of India. How many of you done worked on it? I had given a task. You need to write a program using a programming, any programming language, PL, maybe Prolog, whatever it is, and that relational with the help of the relational operations. And you need to, once if you give the enter, once if you enter the year, and it needs to display the person or the president who were acted as a president in those period. So based on that, the first and then last, right? Based on that, within this range, and whenever we are giving the year, and it will consider it less than or greater than. After we discuss about different notations, how the relational operators which has to be written in Prolog language. Then that's it. After that, we discussed about no, other than the practical, we started with the theoretical part. And in today's practical session, and we'll be learning about the breadth first search as well as the depth first search. And when we talk about this search tree, and in the theoretical explanation, I was explaining about different techniques or different method through which we'll find a solution to the problem. We discussed about different example like 8 puzzle problem, where we'll have initial state and then goal state, intermediate state. There are, that is called a successor state or state space search. So these are all the sequence of intermediate state through which we'll reach a final state. So we discussed an example, maybe the 8 puzzle example. Then we discussed about 8 queen problems. Then we discussed about a salesman traveling problem, or I could say that it's a tourist man problem, right? And then we started discussing about the cannibals as well as missionaries, right? And I explained about the case study, right? And that was a scenario where the river bank is there, and both the ends of the river, left hand and then river hand, there are three cannibals and then three missionaries. All the three missionaries as well as cannibal, which has to move from one end of the river to the other end of the river, right? And we discussed with that some of the conditions are which the condition which may lead to the dead state. Otherwise, also we discussed about some other example which are related to that, the water filling example. If suppose if you have one big bucket, suppose if you that has 7 liters of bucket, and if you wanted to fill, excuse me, Sorry. And what we were discussing? Yes, yes. Got it. Thank you, baby. And we were discussing about the water filling problem. Suppose if you have the big bucket of water and if you have only the two jugs, which is there is no measurement, how we can fill a certain amount of water into the bucket without any measurement based the quantities. So these were the few examples which are related to the real-time problem solving we discussed. And in the second part of the second unit, which we are going to discuss in the upcoming session, which are related to that problem solving based on the search as well as tree kind of structures. That I think you might have studied in data structure about the trees and graphs. Also, you might be little familiar with that, how to do the depth first search as well as breadth first search. And I will share my screen so that we will see the virtual software through which helps you to understand the concept little clearly. A lot of tabs I opened. So this is again one of the virtual lab which has been developed by IIT. What you can do is that meanwhile, if you wanted to work parallelly, and so this is a simulation virtual lab in which what we can do is that there are multiple website which is created and maintained by IITs, and they specially created a virtual practicals for all kind of subject, maybe in all streams of engineering. And you can search in that depth first search in the virtual lab. You can search depth first search virtual lab, and you will get into this link, CSE001 IITH and vlabs.ac.in, and that will direct you to this page. I'll show it again. So this is what I've searched in the Google search engine, depth first search virtual lab, and then you can just click on the first one. So here you will get the complete information, which are theoretical explanations, theory, and then objective. So here you will get the complete theoretical explanation, all these things which are you might be referring the pseudo codes and other things. And then objective, what are the learning objective for the topic, what you will learn from this topic, everything. And then I'm much interested in simulations. So once if you are reaching this phase, simulation phase, can you all able to follow me? I'm trying to demonstrate graphically how the depth first search as well as breadth first search which works. Sorry again. See, if this is a simulation page, if you just click on the graph DFS and BFS, so I tried a little before this. This will direct you to this page. Here you will get an option, draw graph. Click on it. Then just click a node. A node will be created. And then I wanted to create another node, node 1, node 2, and then node 3, node 4, node 5, node 6. Now, next I need to create link that is to be connected between the nodes. So the link has to be created between the nodes. I took a simple example. Is this screen is visible for all of you? Anyone can unmute and can you say, can you write it? I can't see the chat box. Is the screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's fine. Now, once if you are done with this, so this is a simple graph for easy understanding. I took it only with the 2 level, right? Once if you are doing this and then you need to press escape, so that will take you away from the edit or the creation mode. After that, you will get a list of menus. Say, for example, in the up, you have the depth for search and then breadth for search, right? I am interested in the depth for search. When you talk about depth for search, what is meant by the depth? See, there are certain elements which are related to the trees, a root node, and then child node, and then siblings, and then level, degree, depth. I think you are familiar with these terms. I hope, right? You would have studied in the data structure and algorithms, right? And when we talk about, see, the tree here, these have the 2 level of depth, right? When we talk about the depth for search, first it will we need to select a root node and then it will go to the first child. Once if it reaching the first child, again it will search for its child. Again if it reaches its child, again it will go for its child. So by the way, the depth for search, it will first of all it will completely move till the end of the leaf node or till reaches the leaf node, and then after every step it will go back. One step it will go back, backtracking, and then it will try to find for its successor. And then once if all the nodes are visited in those parent, and then it will backtrack. When it reaches the previous session, again it will go for other siblings which are the child of the same node. By the way, this process will be keep on repeating unless until all the nodes are visited first. Once if the left subtree which will be completely visited, then only it will move into the right subtree. Is it clear for all of you about the depth first search? Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to identify a source node. Now I considered my 0 is my source node, right? So what I could do is that first I need to visit the first child, that is a left child, 0. It shows that whether I am moving it correct or not. So it's showing it is correct. Suppose my actual step is that I need to go here, 1, 2, 3. Suppose if I'm making any wrong movement, what will happen? No, it's showing correct. And now that we run, it's already 3 is not visited. How it is showing it? I need to go back in 3. It's wrong, right? Is it correct? Is it working properly? I'll try again. There are no nodes to be visited. There is okay. I'll do the reset. I'll start from here. Depth for search 0. From here, I supposed to come to the first left subchild 1. After that, once if I reach this node, and then I need to find what are the child for this. First, I need to again go with the first child, just 3. Once if I completed this path, right? Again, I need to check is there any child for this node. Else, this will be considered as the terminal node. Again, I need to go back to the parent node, which is immediate parent node of 3, which will be 1, right? And then I need to find out other child for this node 1, which is 4. This is not yet visited. Now I need to visit 4 now. Once if this is visited, again it needs to check whether is this node 4 has any child or not. The node 4 doesn't have any child, so it will backtrack to the root node 1. Now again all the nodes, all the child of this node 1 are visited. We have visited 3 and then we have visited 4. Now there is no other node which has to be visited, so we'll backtrack from 1 to 0, right? So in this stage we completed left subtree, and then right subtree is remaining, right? From 0 I'll move to the first child, which is, I mean, first right child, which is 2, right? Once if it reaches to this node, again it will check is there any child for this node 2, and if there are multiple childs out of that, first of all it will go for the left child 5, and then it will check is there any child for this node. There is no child for this node 5. Then again backtrack is possible. Again it will move back to the, or it will track back to the parent node 2. 5 is visited, right? We can check that. And then the right subtree of parent 2 is pending. So from 2 to 6 it will go to the 6, and then it will check for is there any other node or any other child present for node 6. There are no child, and then it will backtrack to the 2, and then so all the siblings are, sorry, all the child of node 2 are visited. 5 and 6 are visited. Now from 2 here it will backtrack to the 0. Once if it reaches here, that's it. So this is how a simple simulation through which we'll easily understand how the depth first search works. Is it clear for all of you? I hope that you already familiar with this concepts. Okay, then if you wanted to search, if you wanted to go with the breadth first search, how the breadth first search is differing from depth first search? Hussein Unwala, roll number 74, can unmute yourself. Thank you, Bharat. You have posted the link. Hussein Unwala, are you all following it? Rangreet Zinat, any doubts? You have raised your hand. Any doubt? Okay, by mistake, no issues. Hussein Unwala, are you there? I hope you are sitting in front of your PC and you are listening. Yeah, Ashfaq sir. दोनों केटी है ना? तो फिर क्या कहते हैं हम लोग इतने बार कॉल कर रहे हैं केटी फॉर्म भरने के लिए. Student only they are not aware whether they are KT or not. क्या बार फॉलो अप करना उनको ना? बोल दिया ना अभी भरने के लिए बोल दिया ना? ठीक है, उनका कुछ एक्नॉलेजमेंट मिला है उनको भेजो बोल. फीस भर रहा है क्या? पूछा? ठीक है, ठीक है. एग्जामिनेशन का फीस भर रहा है ना सर? उसमें उसमें लिंक रहेगा ना सर? मैं भी लिंक नहीं चेक नहीं किया है, कुछ तो रहेगा. I was explaining about the depth first search. Now the alternate, the another one is that the breadth first search. So this will completely different from the depth first search. When you talk about the depth first search, it will check for its first child. Someone has any doubts? I think I ask, mute yourself. Okay. I was explaining about the breadth first search. So that is completely different from the depth first search. When we talk about the depth first search, it will complete one left subtree, and then it will move to the right subtree. When you talk about the breadth first search, suppose if this is the node which I wanted to visit, I am considering this is my root node, right? What is the first step I need to do is that I need to visit the first level of the left subtree. After that, I need to go back, reconsider your node. What? I got stuck. Let's see the breadth first search. It's at 0, 1, 2, then 3, 4. Then it will backtrack 5, 6. Then reach. Okay. So this is how the breadth first search will works. I'll explain quickly again. So I'll consider this 0 is my root node. First I'll visit here, and then I'll go to the first child node, which is 1, and then I'll backtrack to 0, and then I'll go to second child, which is in the first level. So this is the first level. 1 and 2 are lies in the first level or first depth, right? After that, unless until I complete this first level nodes visits, I'll not be able to move to the next level. So once if I complete the first level, then I'll go to that. I'll start from the left. I'll reach here. I'll visit this node, and then I'll find is there any other siblings which is present in the same node, and then I'll backtrack to 1, and then I'll visit node 4, and then I'll backtrack, and then I'll come to the right subtree node, which is 2, and then for node 2 there are two child, which is first I'll visit left node, which is 5, and then I'll backtrack to 2, and then I'll visit 6, and then I'll reach root node. So this is a simple simulation through which how we can find solution using the depth first search as well as breadth first search. So this breadth first search as well as the depth first search, which are used based on the different applications, right? Do you have any doubt with the theoretical concepts which are related to the breadth first search and then depth first search? So actually in the next part, and we will be covering theoretically with all the explanations. This is a simple simulation part in order to give a basic idea how the depth first search as well as the breadth first search algorithm works. So for any doubt with this, the topic, the concept which I explained, the tree search. How many of you are working parallelly with this URL, this virtual labs? Here you will get for no virtual labs for all. I think that virtual lab list which has been circulated among your groups. Bharat, can you confirm that did you got those list of virtual labs? Can anyone confirm that? No, you didn't get the list of virtual labs. Okay, I'll try to forward in your official group also. And so these are the sites which are really helpful. Sometimes no, you will not be able to visualize certain things. So this a simulation tool which are really helpful to understand the complex concept in a easiest way, right? Almost they created virtual labs for all subjects. Otherwise, also you can search in the Google virtual labs and followed by the concept or subject. You will get the link and then you can visit. I feel this is very no useful tools or useful software. I could say that the simulation sites this will really will be useful for you. So I just created the code also, and I'm running out of time to explain the codes. I've committed with some other exam related activities. With this, we'll try to wind up our today's session. If you have any doubts, what are the concepts I've explained so far, you can ask now, and then I'm ready to, I'm happy to clarify it. All of you write your attendance in the chat box. Don't forget to write your attendance. Again, this week or maybe the next week also, there might be slight changes in the examinations because for the passing out students 2019-20 and 17-18 18-19 students, and now we are conducting the KT examinations which is conducted by the University of Mumbai, and no we need to prepare the question set for all the things. So because of that exam related activities, faculty might be busy with the exam related things. There are chances that again the timetable may slightly vary. That I'll let you know in the due course. Is there any doubts? So why is the left side is given priority while solving? Always is always no. It start from the left to right. Always. Aman Kroshi. Not only in the left, maybe sometimes it depends upon the node which we create, the first created one, so that will be considered as the root. From the root, no, suppose, so here I took the, take an example with, no, in the hierarchical order, sometimes you will get a graphs, right, which will be in the cyclic one. Or in that, no, you will not be able to find the depth and other things. So in the next session, I'll explain with the other example also, other type of trees, so that will make you understand in the different dimension. Aman Kuroshi, and remind me in the next session. I'll come up with the different trees, so which is not similar to the level kind of things, no, and then so that will be looks completely different. In that, we'll try to find out how it works. Is it clear for all of you? Okay, with this we'll end with the today's session, right? And we'll see you later. Any doubts again? No, after this, no, there is no lectures. That will be, I'll take it in some other days. This is the last session for the day. That's it. Thank you all. I'll end the session. In case if you have any queries, you can don't hesitate to connect me or ping me. I'm happy to. Yes. Difference between the depth for search and then breadth for search. Again, this is what I was explaining when we talk about depth for search. Always, unless until the complete childs are visited, it do not go further. It do not visit the siblings in case of depth for search. Otherwise, in the breadth for search, first it will go to the level 1, level 2, level 3, right? Irrespective of how many levels it has, first level will complete, and then unless until visits all the nodes in the first level, it will not move to the second level, right? 1, 2, 4, like that. Suppose if you have the binary search tree, 1 and followed by 2, again 2, 2, again 4, 4, 2 to 8, right? So this will not move in case of in the breadth for search. The first node has to be visited root node, and then the first node 1 and 2 child has to be visited. Otherwise, it will not able to move to the next level. In case of depth for search, irrespective of the how many children it has, how many siblings it has, it will take for one child, and then whatever the child is as, its grandchild, grandchild, all the nodes to be visited until it reaches the dead node or the leaf node, and then it will come back. This is what the logic, the difference between the depth first as well as breadth for search. Is it clear, Chaitanya, now? I hope I cleared your doubt. Still, if it is not cleared, are you there, Chaitanya? Okay, thank you all. We'll end the session. Take care. Bye bye.